BeePlanet, you're welcome, sir, offers a solution for storage, renovation, and reuse of electrical components. Its CEO, Jon Asin, joins me on stage to talk about electric mobility and circularity. We can applause, of course. You're welcome.
Merci beaucoup pour l'introduction. Bonjour à tous. J'ai vécu à Paris il y a de nombreuses années, mais je ne suis pas capable de faire toute la présentation en français. Alors c'est pour ça que je change à l'anglais. J'ai oublié le contrôle. Well, good morning, everybody. I'm very glad to be here and to be able to share with you the vision we have in BeePlanet Factory. We are a small startup. We are based in the north of Spain, and we are specialized in second life batteries. Okay? Okay, as we have learned by now, I mean, electric mobility is coming in millions of units, and this is a fact, and the numbers are ramping up. Over 5 million full electric vehicles were sold last year, and eventually we will reach tens or hundreds of electric vehicles in the streets. This means that eventually there will be millions of depleted batteries. Okay, this is a real picture from Tesla batteries in redwood materials in California. Tesla has not a second life program, but other OEMs like Nissan, Renault, Mercedes, they all have a second life program. Okay, so we created our company 4 years ago with the aim to provide a real circular economy character to electric mobility. We wanted to get all the batteries, all the depleted batteries that we could, and add our own electronics and sell a turnkey energy storage solutions. This is what we have been successfully doing in the last years. And at the end, we also trace the batteries to the final recycling process. So our mission is to create a sustainable energy model for our planet. And our vision is to lead the second life battery value chain from electric vehicles. Okay? These are the founding teams. Myself, I've been working in electric mobility since 2008. Previously, I worked in automotive. And I became the president of the Spanish Association for Electric Mobility before I launched this startup. Okay. My partners are from the automotive and logistic world, which is also very important, both of them very important for this business. Okay. Key figures, we have sold over 1.5 million euros in 2021, only second life batteries, and we have invested over 800,000 euros, and we have been very successful in second life R&D projects because there are not so many companies doing this at the moment. Okay, we started in 2018 with these modules you can see on the first pictures. These modules were sold to us directly by Nissan Europe, which is here in Paris. And they were looking for companies that could help them with the transformation they have to give them a second life. Okay, these modules, they have been used in Nissan Leaf vehicles. Some of them came even from Arizona, okay, and we got the first ones. And they have an 8 volts output. So we decided to make small systems up to 100 volts to start, and we commercialized the first second life energy storage product for residential at the end of 2019, what you can see in the picture on the right. This is a 4 kilowatt hour battery for residential purposes. Along the way, we had to design our own electronics and software to control this battery. In 2020, we decided to grow the volume of our applications, and we created this product, which is called Power ESS, and we can scale this power up to 1 megawatt hour. In each of these cabinets, there are 2 full Nissan Leaf batteries, 96 modules in series, so we are reaching 800 volts of output. We also had to make our own software to monitor, and of course, we got involved into the machine learning and artificial intelligence universe, since data is key in this application. Okay, we want to calculate how long the batteries will last in different applications. So, commercially speaking, we have 2 different commercial products: residential and industrial. And we are focusing on these key markets. Okay? The first one is to serve as energy buffer for fast charging infrastructure. The second is to add our batteries where there is already a PV plant in many small companies, always below 1 megawatt hour. This is where we are really competitive and where we feel more that we add more value. And also for PV plants and any application concerning agriculture. For example, in Spain, irrigation systems are the second largest user of electricity after the trains. Just an idea of what we're doing, we are taking data from every battery we install, and this helps us to develop new business models in the future and be able to predict how the batteries degrade with time. Okay, and last of this talking, we have calculated our savings, and we estimate a savings of 4 tons of CO2 with every 12 kilowatt hour battery that we produce. We made a scientific paper that I'll be glad to share with anybody who is interested. Now I'll go to the pictures, or I'll run out of time. Okay, this is what we have been doing in the last years. We started with this H2020 project. This is live. This is a live demo. This is in the Pamplona bus public station. And there are 60 kilowatt hour here installed in 2 cabinets, together with a commercial inverter, bidirectional inverter. And the way we use this battery is we basically charge it at 2 a.m. You can see where the electricity is supposed to be cheap. And we discharge when there is a first peak early in the morning, over 150 kilowatt. Okay, I'll need to go fast, but we have been doing this with other inverters. This is in the same H2020 project. This is a project we made for Acciona, which is a Spanish company and energy, and it was an experimental demonstration of 120 kilowatt hour for a 1 megawatt peak solar photovoltaic plant. This is a very interesting project we made for Iberdrola, and I mean interesting is because it's very reproducible. I mean, there are many petrol stations that have like 60 kilowatts of contracted power, and they want to charge their vehicle at 100 or 150, and sometimes it's easier just to add a battery, and you skip all the time and the administrative burdens that you need to do to upgrade the power at the station. Okay. We deliver, of course, the whole container at this moment, and inside the container is the same thing, the cabinet and the commercial inverter, but it's just modular. Okay. Something else we made for the Mercedes-Benz plant in Vitoria is the same project, basically, but we are getting better. Something we made for another CPO in Spain, which is called Wenea. Okay, and this also is a very replicable project. This is a farm in Spain. We have installed this like 9 months ago, and they basically store all the surplus of energy they have at midtime, and they use it by night when there is no sun anymore. And I love this project because it's very simple and reproducible. And well, some other two of the same kind. And last, I wanted to show you residential batteries. We have also done some things here, like this house, which is completely isolated. This is in the south of Madrid with our batteries, and it's performing very well. And we made other on-grid installations, always with the same brand of inverter. And this is another case of a house in Tarragona. Okay, you can see in this house, for example, this customer is reaching almost 100% of independency from the grid. Okay, you can see yellow means direct self-consumption, orange is the battery is being loaded, and green is the battery is being discharged, and dark yellow means there is injection to the grid. I don't know really the details of the French network, but right now when there is a surplus of energy in Spain, the energy is injected into the grid, and you get paid very, very little. So people is very disappointed when they install a solar panel, because normally during the day, people is not at home. And so they inject the energy, but they get very little reward. And this is why we see a promising future in batteries also in Spain. And this is the very last thing we did. We, of this demonstration, we made a container which was self-sufficient for La Vuelta. You know, La Vuelta is like Tour de France. And they took it to every stage in the morning, and they charged with the solar panels. And the container was fully independent during the day, and it was a real success. Well, this is all by my side. I'll be glad to answer any questions that you might have after this presentation. Many thanks.